Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I am going to show you my top 5 isolation basketball plays. Hello, welcome to my channel. On this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills, and today I'm going to show you my top 5 isolation or ISO basketball plays. These are basketball plays that will allow you to get your best player one-on-one against their worst defender, or at least one of the worst defenders on their team or the opposing team. So here we go. Let's get down to the clipboard, this app thing that I use, and let's get going on it. So first, in this basketball play, or in this first basketball play, we are going to start in a 5-out. What we will have is player 1 passing to player 3. Player 1 will screen away. Player 5 is going to fill, and we're going to have player 3 pass to player 2. Now what we want to have happen here is for player 2 to cut in and back out, and he'll receive the ball. And now what's going to happen is player 3 will set a screen for player 2, who will use that screen, and player 3 is going to roll across. He may be open, but that's obviously not the option. He's going to clear out, and now player 2 is going to take his man one-on-one, meanwhile having these 4 players open so that he can kick out the ball if he gets stuck. In this next isolation basketball play, this is going to be a horns offense. So what's going to happen first is player 4 is going to pop out, and player 1 is going to pass player 4 the ball. Now what we're going to have is player 5 screening for player 1, and 1 is going to go this way over the screen and cutting to roughly the free throw line extended. What will happen now, 5 will pop out and 2 is going to cut baseline. He may be open somewhere along that baseline, and everyone's going to be moving over. Now player 4 can take his man. Obviously this is if you have a big man who is able or has the agility to take the opposing defender, the other team's post player, to the post or driving it to the rim. If you have a faster player like Pascal Siakam of Toronto or Kevin Durant of Golden State, players like those can take the defense right to the rim because they are very active power forwards. In this third play, we are going to go back to the horn set, and what we will have here is something just a bit different. So we're going to have player 4 popping out, where player 1 will pass the ball to player 4. Now we're going to have player 5 screen for player 1, who's going to cut down towards the rim. Obviously if he's open, hit him up. If he's not, he's going to clear out. And now we're going to have player 5 cutting as well. He may be open in the key, and we're going to have player 3 cutting back in and back out. Now what we will have is player 4 and 2 doing a dribble handoff. And we're going to have then player 4 rolling back out, and we have player 2 taking the whole middle. That whole middle is open. So now when he's driving, if anyone helps out to play help defense, whoops, we have those 4 players open in those corners, and there just may be somebody open for a nice 3-point shot, or if we are good and player 2 is good, he can take the ball right to that rim. So in our fourth play, we have this 1-3-1 basketball play. What we are trying to do is isolate player 5 in the post. So how we are going to do that is what we will have is player 2, he's going to do a screen on player 1, and we're going to have player 4 screening for player 5. 5 is going to use that screen, and player 1 is going to pass into player 5. 4 is going to clear. And now we have 4 options for player 5 to pass the ball if he gets stuck. If not, he is posting up his man, who hopefully got hung up on the screen, or maybe a switch as well, possibly, and he is able to take the ball right to the rim himself, hopefully. And in our fifth basketball play for isolation, this is going to be another post-isolation basketball play, and what we are going to have here is player 2 is going to cut along baseline. He's going to cut down and across, and we're going to have player 4 pop out. This is going to have player 1 pass to player 4, and 5 is going to use that screen. Now what we are really hoping for, this is great against a team that likes to switch on defense. We're hoping that the defender of player 2, the guard, switches off and is now posting or playing post defense on player 5, our biggest man. If that happens, player 2 needs to clear out, and this is going to be a huge mismatch. But if they double team, if you have 2 players on player 5, so let's say 2's defender and obviously still player 5's defender, if he's getting double teamed in the post and these players are still playing defense up here, he could drive towards the rim, take the middle of the court. These guys are then going to collapse and he could kick it out to player 2, who could shoot the 3. Or if player 3 red is recovering, he could take the extra pass for the 3-point as well. But this is an isolation basketball play, so we kind of hope that player 5 can score in the post. Now, I hope you have enjoyed today's basketball play video. If you have, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, because I post these videos every single day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. If you are looking for a great basketball workout, check out these Victorem bands. They're absolutely amazing. You can attach them onto a pole. You can work on your first step, or somebody can hold you back and you can run with it and work on your legs. Check them out in the link in the description below. They're amazing. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.